Hey folks, Twisted Christian Julius here. Gonna go ahead and give you guys an update on Zion Oil and Gas. And I know most of you already know that the ship has arrived and they are unloading the rig. And hopefully we should hear some news here in the next couple days. But it did close out close to 60 cents today. So one of the things that did kind of surprise me that when the ship did arrive, I did expect the stock to go up, and I just noticed there's a difference how it's trading on NASDAQ as opposed to the OTC markets. Obviously a lot of people don't like to pay that fee every time they make a trade, so that probably puts off a lot of traders. But I do hope at some point that it does go back on the NASDAQ market. The ship did arrive, and it says here, according to the vessel BBC Bangkok has arrived in Israel, docked as of November 12th, and they were actually a little bit early. The first of 84 loads are expected to arrive at our drilling site on November the 15th, since deliveries of equipment are not allowed during Shabbat. And it says here we expect to spud Megiddo Jezreel number 2 well at our current location by early to mid-December 2020. All right, so we have a date that's further out, and like I shared on the other videos, it still looks like they still have that certain time frame where they're still going to be drilling so far on time. Now here on Sunday, the 15th, the first of 85 loads are arriving. I did expect some type of announcement around this time, around today, but we may see that in the week here, so be prepared. So make sure that you have your limit sell set. I'm doing mine at 477, and I'm not telling you to go out and purchase Zion Oil and Gas because I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just telling you what I'm doing and my thoughts about this stock. But I'm setting mine at 477, the prophetic dream that Johnny had, and we're going to go with that. Your limit sell is going to trigger at that point when it reaches that point. And of course it could go up to actually like $5 a share, but obviously there's a reason why it's set at 477. And it's one of the things is you don't ever get too greedy. If you know a stock is going to go up, and at some point there's going to be a pullback, and you gotta make sure you set yourself in the position where you don't get too greedy. So I do expect some type of announcement over the next couple days that the rig is on site and they're starting to put it together. Now, as far as the news, folks, because the news hasn't been pushing the stock like it used to when it was on NASDAQ. Because remember, even the permit news drove the price up to almost 90 cents, and then it came all the way back down, where they left NASDAQ and had to go to the OTC markets. And I think it was down. I think some people were able to get it at 12 cents per share. So after it does arrive, and they expect to start drilling in the beginning of December to mid-December, and that's I would say at the earliest early December if there's no delays. And so I am wondering how the news is going to affect the stock. Whether or not if we're going to get that push to 477, or is it going to take it to when they actually announce that they found oil. Now, one of the things is that when it does go up, there's going to be pullback. And a lot of you are in Robinhood and Webull, and you guys are probably going to sell out. And I'm just going to tell you from my experience what I've gone through as far as trying to transfer money from my Robinhood to my E-Trade and TD Ameritrade account. And so the way that I did it is I transferred it through, your regular ACH. And so, of course, it takes a certain amount of time. Okay, now with Robinhood, so once we sell out, it's going to take approximately 3 days in order for you to be able to transfer it over to your account, right, to where it's actually in there, because it says that the funds have to settle. So those funds could take several trading days to settle, anywhere from 2 to 3 days for that to settle. Then you can initiate the transfer to your bank. Right, so you're looking at another several days. So then you have to initiate the deposit from your whatever the trading platform that you're using. Right, so then it's going to take another several days before you can actually use those funds. But when it comes to trading OTC stocks, from what I've found out, that they actually place a longer hold on OTC stocks because they see them as more risk. So even after your deposit has cleared, they still put another several days hold on it. So the best way to actually to do this, so that you don't have like a basically a 7 business day total delay. For those of you who haven't transferred your Robinhood or Webull account over to another trading platform, or for those of you who haven't just went ahead and sold out and transferred the funds over, and if you're still holding on and you have it set to 477, then once the funds have settled and you have them over into your account and they've cleared your account, then you would want to do a wire transfer from your bank to your trading platform. That will be the quickest way. So that will help you, because there's going to be a pullback and there's going to be a point where we're going to want to get back in. So you would need to be able to, once you've transferred your deposit, you would do your wire transfer, so then you'd be able to use it immediately. I don't really know how much of a pullback it's going to be. And it's going to say it triggers at 477. It could go down to $2 and sell around $2. It could go down to $1. But on the OTC, I can see that really happening on the NASDAQ, because I've seen a lot of stocks do that. Now, because there's going to be a time period from the time that they actually get the drill on site and start putting everything together, you're going to have at least a 1, 2, 3 weeks where the stock is just going to kind of just be in limbo without really any news, unless they're doing updates throughout the week, like one update a week. So I am excited about it. We're getting closer and closer. Hopefully there is no more delays. So I think in the month of December, if there's no more delays, we are going to hear, in my opinion, we are going to hear that they have the oil, and they'll be able to tell us the grade. And I think maybe they'll be able to release a lot of other information concerning that. So hopefully that the 477, hopefully that we do get that uptick this week, or at some point this week. I'd be very interested to see if that's what it is, because if we get the 477 before they announce oil that they have, when they drilled, they were able to get to the oil. If it jumps up to 477 before then that tells me that we're headed for another big jump. If it hits the 477 before they actually announce that. So, but those are just my thoughts, my opinions. You don't have to listen to anything that what I'm saying. And most of you are in this. Most of you have been in this, and you've been in it for a long time. And I am glad that it did not jump up just yet, because there have been some other opportunities. So we just look out for the news over the next couple days, and we'll go from there, folks. And like I said, be ready. Get ready the moment. If you guys have not set your limit price on your stocks on Webull and Robinhood, then you guys need to go and put it in as a limit sell and put it in for whatever price that you want to sell it for. So we'll just look out for the next several. We'll just look out for news in the next several days. Okay, folks, and I have a Telegram for the Zion Oil and Gas stock. If you guys are listening on the Patreon, that link is down below in the comment. And I just may go ahead and make the Zion Oil and Gas Telegram group. Maybe I'll go ahead and include Brixton Metals Corp. So, folks, I thank you for listening. Let's look out for Zion Oil here in the next couple days. And God bless. Thank you guys for your support. And with that being said, Twisted Christian out.